Hi guys, and welcome to a new Arena Kings tournament. Hammer time, Androish, Dijon, Muffle. People are in the chat. This is gonna come as a surprise to many of you, but it's very cold in Norway today. Very cold. So I'm kind of freezing. I got my oven on, and I think it's gonna improve things. But right now I'm actually unpleasantly cold. And I got myself some hot cocoa to deal with the situation. So not tea emoji today, actually. Although I've used some of that stuff as well. Yeah, Arena Kings tournament. I haven't participated in many of those in February because they really conflicted with my schedule. And now I'm back, and I'll try to improve on some of the disasters really I've had. I won the very first edition, but after that I've been nowhere close to winning, and I've been scrambling just to make a top 10 placement. So for today, the main topic is play faster. I gotta play much more fast. So that's the key to doing well in these arena tournaments, because you actually get rewarded for finishing your game quickly. So yeah, that's gonna happen. What's in your oven? No, I mean like heater. Heater, I mean, not oven. Daniel Fevang says that in Tønsberg it's cold as well. What is your goal for tonight? Well, of course the goal is to win. The goal is always to win, but it's gonna be tricky. There's no hiding that. Which Premier League team do you support? Asks Zinderella. I don't really have a team, but I really like watching the Premier League. Hamilton and Bartholomew always say they need to play faster as well. Yeah, no, everybody knows that we need to go fast. And then when you sit there and try to make the decisions, then you start stumbling, and then you're slow, and yeah, it's no good. Do you know if Magnus will play the titled arena on Lichess? I don't know. I would think so. He's played it twice before already and won both, so I would think he's gonna be back. Androish. Also remember to draw the last game this time. Yes, that's a very sneaky strategy. Very sneaky strategy, and I forgot last time. Last time I was gonna do it, but today we're gonna make a draw before the time runs out. When is this tournament starting? Asks Muffle. It starts in 25 minutes, so I'm gonna do some warm-up games. Also, I'm literally getting warmed up by my heater. So hopefully by the time the tournament starts, I'm gonna be feeling better, as well as warmer and comfortable playing quickly. Tactics puzzle, says Santiago. Yeah, no, I would, but it really messes up the screen grab. I'm gonna play some training games. Have you got any big real life tournaments coming up? Asks Juno Barn. Yeah, I'm not sure where the different names start and stop. I don't really have any big tournaments coming up, but I'm kind of hoping I'm kind of hoping still for the Norway Gnomes to qualify for San Francisco. I would love to go to San Francisco for the Pro Chess League finals. That would be amazing. I'm actually considering going, regardless of whether the Gnomes qualify. I was looking at the prices. This airline, Norwegian, they have a direct flight to Oakland, and it's very cheap. It's like $350, which it's some money, but it's not a lot. The problem is when you start trying to find accommodation in the Bay Area, then it starts getting expensive. $350 is what you make in an hour on Twitch, Hammer. Yeah, I'm not sure. If I was making that an hour, I would stream much more. Is there a chance Magnus is streaming at the site that shall not be named, also known as Lichess? I don't know. I guess there's a chance. I hope not. Because I think then I would lose all of you guys watching my games. But also, streaming while playing Bullet, that's incredibly difficult. And maybe he's going to do it just to make the tournament exciting. Because he's been running away with it. And if he were to stream at the same time, then maybe he wouldn't manage to win the tournament. Troll asks, have you completed the Civ 5 game? Yes. I thought I was gonna quit or pause it and then do another session, but I managed to finish it on Tuesday. And I won a diplomatic victory, strangely enough. Diplomatic victory, and I'm guessing you're gonna take credit for my good economy, which enabled me to get that victory. I was also going to win a science victory, but it was going to take another 10 turns. I've been dying to know, how much did you look forward to the world knowing you were the only second for Magnus's games against Anand? Yeah, I wasn't though. I wasn't the only second. You're getting tricked by the media headlines. The media headlines said that I was the only second in big letters, and then it said with the little letters that Magnus was in contact with. So I mean, essentially I was the only chief second. But I mean, there was a team. I was not doing the job myself. You should do Civ 6, says Troll. Thank you to Heraha for the chair. Let's go, he says. Yeah, no, let's go. Actually, if you guys challenge me, I'm gonna do some training games. If you challenge me, I'm gonna do some games. How tall are you? Asks King Coney. That's kind of a strange question. Kind of a strange question, I think. I'm not gonna answer it. I do okay. I do okay. People on my soccer team have been really impressed with my ability to fight in the aerial challenges. Once I was trying to beat a guy that was a head taller than me. I was trying to beat him in the air and almost succeeded. So yeah, that was fun. Soccer is fun. I tricked him. Yeah. Aman just said 6 feet. No, I think I'm 178. I think I'm 178. Who cares? I don't know. In Norway, you can decide for yourself how tall you are. I mean, when you input your passport, it's I mean you see, the information you give is just, it's not like they measure you how tall you are. So in my passport I was 180, but I have come to realize with time that either my posture is really poor or I'm not really 180. Okay, now I'm actually in some trouble. This became more tricky than it was supposed to be. Queen exchange. Yes, please. Yeah, I don't know. 178 is, I guess it's a normal height. But also Scandinavians are taller than other people, I think. So in Norway, 187 I think is a bit, no, 178 is a bit short. I don't know what the average is. I don't know, who cares either. But okay, we're gonna do another bullet. Let's do another bullet. How did this... The chat is really... apparently really interested in discussing height. How did that happen? Play 3 checks tournament, says Arton. No, I'm playing now in the Arena Kings. I can't be playing in other tournaments because my tournament is about to start. Okay, that was... quick adoption. Until the Arena Kings, I should go for the 3 checks? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Your alerts for subs is not working, says Linoleum. Okay. That I should check out. Thank you, chess coach, for the bits, for the chair. Chair? Chair? Cheerleaders. Chair. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna check that the sub thing is working. Test subscription. Seems to be working to me. Hammer time. What is your preferred brand of chair? I mean, what is going on in the chat today? Brand of chair? I must admit, I have because chair sounds like chair. Okay, now I understand. Yeah, I don't have a preferred brand of chair. Do you? Do you have strong opinions on chairs? I guess there are some Norwegian companies doing a lot of furniture, something like Ekornes. But is that a place that sells furniture, or do they make it themselves? Storm outside, asks Andrew. No, it's not a storm, it's just very cold. And my heater has improved the situation. So I'm feeling pretty good right now. Yeah, there's gaming chairs, but I don't do that. I mean, I have something scruffy behind me. Nothing special. Can you do a cartwheel? No. Did I eat cornflakes today? That's a good question, actually. No, I did not. Not today. Hog is the best chairs. Really comfortable. Norwegian chairs. Wow. Yeah. No, I've never been had strong opinions on chairs. Does bullet affect your general chest form? I don't think so. Bullet is just for fun, right? But also I really feel like you should do some bullet because it's important to kind of keep some speed. Sometimes you end up being very slow making decisions. And then maybe you should play some bullet to get some speed back into your game. Get a gaming chair for just $400. Yeah, no, but why would I want a gaming chair? I mean, I've been doing some research. I've been looking at the other streams on Twitch, and I see basically everyone has the same chair. And to be honest, I don't get the point. I don't get the point. I don't understand what the big idea is. As long as you have back support, it should be good, right? What's your next over-the-board tournament? My next confirmed tournament would be the Norwegian Championship in July. But something is probably going to happen before that. You can get a gaming chair for 1100. Yeah, but 1100 is still quite a bit of money, right? Yeah, new emote, the Sultan of Kings. It was supposed to be Sultan of Kings, but then I entered it as Sultan of Kings on the wrong. I entered it on the $10 subscription one. And then I realized my mistake, so I deleted it and re-entered it. But then I wasn't allowed to call it Sultan of Kings because JLH Sultan of Kings already existed. So now the emote is Sultan of King, which makes no sense at all. So I'm kind of angry about that. I mean, when I had one emote already approved, I should be able to move it from the... yeah, from the yeah, yeah. Make a donation goal for gaming chair. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. So the Sultan of Kings is supposed to be a king with one of these kind of turban-ish hats. It has a feather in the front. And then actually it has a sword on the waist. So I think it's pretty nice. The tournament is starting in 9 minutes. I'm gonna do another game. Ivan. I'm gonna do a game against Ivan. That one I'm taking. That one I'm taking. That one I blundered. That wasn't good. Good luck, says Chess Bay. Thank you. I'm gonna try to play faster today, but on the other hand, I say that every single time. Never works out, does it? Handstand. No, in general, anything doing with... Yeah, no. No gymnast things for Hammer. What languages do you speak? That's an interesting question. I speak Norwegian. I do this kind of mock Danish. I try to do Danish, but I'm nowhere close. I try to do Danish, but I'm not very good at it. But it's funny to try. And then I speak some English. I did some French in school. But I can have a monologue, a very easy monologue in French. But if somebody talks back to me, I have no chance. And then I had some German. German is easier in French and then French, because German actually is similar to Norwegian. So in French you have to learn all the vocabulary. Whereas in German, you actually can guess what things are just based on how it's written, because it's similar to Norwegian. Everyone wants to hear the mock Danish. Yeah, no, it needs to come from a place of inspiration. I can't just... I can't do it just on the spot. I need it to be... There needs to be some kind of occasion. Okay, so I'm signed up for the Arena Kings tournament. First seed is Krikor from Brazil. He's won this tournament the last couple of times. The third seed is Aman Hambleton, the chess bra, and we are the three main competitors for the prizes today. So that's going to be interesting. I think we all have agreed that we need to go faster. So that's going to be a partial goal. But also the first game is going to be very important, because I'm playing against Krikor, and winning that game could actually be very helpful for the rest of the tournament. The tournament didn't start, full stop. It's 3-minute blitz. 3-minute blitz in the Arena Kings. Comment ça va? That's about all the French I know, yeah. You die is in the chat. på lite svenska. No, Swedish, I have the same problem as Danish. I can't do it. Sometimes I try to do this kind of mock Russian accent, but the thing is, the mock Russian sounds the same. No matter whether I try to do an Indian or a Russian or a French, somehow it all kind of sounds the same after a minute. At the beginning, it sounds like what I'm trying to make it sound like. Well, or so I like to think. But then, after a minute, they just mash up into this foreign thing rather than the specific Russian, French, Indian. Is the lineup for the Gnomes next week already known? Asks Ed. No, the lineup will be announced on Monday. So that means I have the weekend to find a good team to defeat the Estonian horses. So with a win against the horses, the Gnomes will qualify to the knockout stages. However, if we do not win against Estonia, then number one, Estonia will qualify, and number two, the Gnomes are in danger of relegation. If we lose our game and Volga wins and Riga makes at least a draw, then the Gnomes will actually be relegated. So I'm hoping to make the knockout stages, but I'm also actually afraid of being relegated. I have never been in jail. No, actually that is not entirely true. There was this very cool prison in Denmark, which had been rebuilt into a traveler's lodge of some kind. So I have spent the night in a prison cell, but it was a very nice and comfortable mattress. I think we got a nice family photo. I was like 15 or something. Horsens Statsfängelse, says Duck. Yeah, I don't know if this place is famous in Denmark. It was just it wasn't a big deal, I think. It was just some place to stay while you were traveling through the country. Okay, so the first game has started. I'm playing against Krikor, the Brazilian Grandmaster, with the username Trade09. And I'm gonna play quickly, and I'm gonna play very boring. I'm gonna play boring, I'm gonna play solid. I'm gonna make sure that he doesn't get to start the day with a win. Yeah, what is the most boring way to play here? Yeah, let's go here. This is boring. This is very boring. I think that's supposed to be an inaccuracy, but I don't remember how. Faster, says push the pawns. Yeah, no, but it's what I was saying at the beginning, right? I know that I need to go faster, but sitting there thinking I cannot make myself. And it's just, yeah. I know you're right, and even so, I'm not able to do it. But now I think I'm a bit better. Thank you to Dayan, no, Linolem, for gifting to Dayan the sub. I think this is a bit better for me. I think so. Just ignore chat and focus on game, please. Yeah, no, I'm kind of ignoring chat right now. I'm pretty focused on the game. I'm probably not going to be this focused on the game for all the games. But right now, since I'm playing one of the favorites to win the entire thing, I think it makes sense to focus a little bit. I'm still marginally better, I think. Maybe I'm much better, actually. Can I take this one? I'm not sure. Can I take it? I'm not sure. I shouldn't be spending this much time. Let's do this, and then this, this. I'm very low on time, very low on time. Ah, blunder. That's very unnecessary. Lost on time in a winning position. I'm so slow, and I need, yeah. I knew that was gonna happen, right? And now I'm not focused for the next game, blundering a pawn like this. Oh, man. Probably it's fine. Pawn sacrifice / blunder. Can go both ways. Man. That 1 second spent reading chat. No, it's not about that. Because when you get down low on time, then it's a whole different ball game. So that 1 second doesn't really count. It's just that I was too slow at the at the edge at the beginning of the time scramble. Yeah, I'm a pawn down. I'm a clean pawn down with black. I don't know what happened. I guess I'm steaming a little bit from the last game. Steaming a little bit. No, it's also tricky to calm down after such a I don't know what to call it. Yeah, no, I could have taken c2 a couple of times, but I really wanted to get my king into safety. So I thought that was the main priority. Yeah, no, the time scram, I was much quicker than him. But that's also why it's so disappointing, right? I was much quicker than him. I managed to go from a losing position to a winning one. But I just started playing quickly too late. What's your best place in the Lichess titled arena? Well, I think I have 2 6th places. I think both times I played, I was just out of the prizes. So I'm very good at getting the annoying placement. Okay, so now I'm better again. I'm gonna go here to make the bishop block itself out of the game. And then I don't know what I'm doing next. I guess I'm gonna try to go after this guy. No, of course I'm not playing the Lichess arena. I'm busy playing here. Okay, so you remember when I said I was better? That was true. And I missed a couple of chances to go bishop b4, just winning the exchange. But now I'm worse. This is so insane. I went from being better to worse to being... Yeah, yeah. It's not good. Play faster, yeah. And the worst thing is I declined a draw offer. Why on earth would I decline a draw offer? That's so silly. It's so silly to be declining draw offers. Because then we both would have started out with half a point and both would have been disappointed, but both would have been fine, right? Now I missed another chance. I had the chance to go give a check. What to do? Okay, I'm gonna flag him. No mercy for this guy. I'm gonna flag him. guess maybe I'm not. I thought I was, but maybe I'm not. Oh, come on. Oh, this is so sick. This is so sick. Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna play quickly. And I'm gonna speed up. I got some catching up to do. I got a lot of catching up to do. Okay, I'm gonna go so fast. Faster than my own shadow. Chessa Dixon already thinks I'm steamy. Step away for a minute or two, walk around. No, but I've been doing this terribly in every single Arena Kings. I've been doing this poorly. So I don't think it's anything new. I just gotta power through. Power through it. That's what I'm gonna do. Hammer through it, says Santiago. Yeah. Hammer through it. I like that. Okay, there I could have taken this one. But I'm playing quickly. That's the main thing. Okay, hammer time, checkmate, next game. Two in a row. I'm up to 9th place. 9th place, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Let's do another quick game. Let's go fast. I have no idea what I'm doing in the opening. But let's put a pawn in the center. Yes, I like that. Pawn in the center. And then something with this bishop. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of reminiscent of something I do with white. So maybe I'll just copy those plans. Knight e3. I feel like I'm quite a bit worse with black. Yeah, I'm definitely worse. But I'm playing quickly. And I do not like this move. This move I think was a mistake. I'm going to play f5 and try to open up, put some pressure. Start advancing those pawns. How about this one? It looks a bit ugly positionally. But I'm gonna do it because I'm not gonna think for too long. I'm not gonna overthink this. And now I trap the knight, which was my main idea. What now? I guess this one. Ooh, there's a rook coming here, making threats here. There's threats here. A lot of threats. A lot of threats. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna give up this pawn because I'm already way up on material. So I'm gonna give away the pawn and just make sure that I can do well with a piece up. That bishop is running away. Bishop running away, but I don't mind. I think because I get this one, that's all fine. Now I'm gonna get this one. It's all good. And now I get this one. Ooh, and now checkmate! Anastasia's mate! Anastasia's mate coming up. Booyah! That's a nice one. That's a nice one. Now we're talking. That gets my mood up. Booyah! Now we're talking. 3 in a row. I'm up on 5th place. And I'm gonna play quickly. The only reason I know that's called Anastasia's mate is because Magnus did it to me. Such a guy. He did it to me, so now I've learned what it's called, the checkmate. With the rook and the knight on the edge of the board. Yeah, it's basically the most famous game I ever played. I was not very old, and I got really, I want to use some expletives. I got crushed big time by Mr. Carlsen. Already then a very dangerous opponent. Focus, says John. Yeah, no, I'm focused. I'm playing this 1700 guy from Peru. And I'm gonna win the game because now I have a doubled attack on the queen and this pawn on e5. I have a doubled attack. I'm about to win the game. So I'm feeling pretty good. It was a really poor start, but now it's looking up. And I'm playing reasonably quickly. Okay, now he's confusing me. That was a good move. That was a very good move from Mr. Diego. I'm going to take this one. He's going to go here. No, he's not. But now I take this one and I can exchange the queens on e6. So I think I'm good. I think I'm good. The arena is going to last for 2 hours. And Aman beat Krikor. Very interesting information in the chat. Aman beat Krikor. I guess that's probably good for me. But on the other hand, then Aman is in the lead. So yeah, I guess it's just good for me that those two guys had to play each other, because it gives me the opportunity to catch up. What do you think about those saying pawns are not important? Asks Eli. I would disagree. I very much like pawns. I especially like taking my opponent's pawns. And now I'm coming for this one. I wouldn't mind if you resigned, good sir. I don't want to be rude or anything, but I'm kind of on the clock. And there's no chance of you ever saving this game. So if you were to resign, I would be very grateful. Okay. Okay. Now he's confusing me. Okay, next one. Okay, another game. This game against a guy from Chile. We're doing the South American circuit today. We're doing all the South Americans. G4, that's very aggressive. Very aggressive from Uduvududula. I know I butchered that name, but I butcher names for a living. Where are you on the list? So this is an improvement on the arena. Now you can see in the normal overview here, down here, you can see which placement I have. So currently I'm number 4. Currently I'm number 4, which is, I think, pretty good. Thank you to Singer for subscribing. Yeah, this is a very weird structure. Okay, this one I quite like. This structure, I mean, probably it's nothing if he plays correctly, but it's only black that can win this. And now he gave me the opportunity to play b4 and I didn't take it. Yeah, so black is going to play b4 and this is going to be really awkward for white. Very good chances to win. Thank you to Wright for subscribing. So the big question now is whether or not I should go here. I'm going to do it. So this pawn is going to drop off. I'm going to go with the knight to pick it up. And then I'm also going to get pressure against b2. And after that, I'm doing b4, b5, b4 to do additional pressure on this queenside structure. So I think I'm going to win this without too much of a problem. And I'm keeping the pace. I played pretty quickly. Thank you to Visigoth for subscribing. No, for resubbing. 3-month resub. Wow. That's the best kind of subscription because it means that he's been around and he likes what he's seeing. Okay, so now instead of being a very nice pawn up, instead a piece up. And I would say that it's probably good fighting from my opponent. It's much more difficult to win against this pawn structure than it would have been to win with a pawn up. But I guess I'm just gonna put my rooks in the c-file and hope for the best. Which should be enough, I think. Especially now that he's opening up the position. Evo thinks that I'm just pressuring people on time. Well, thank you. That's basically what I'm trying to do. I've been so slow the other times that today I was supposed to play quickly and use it to kill these guys. And based on what you're saying, it's working. Okay, 5 in a row. 5 in a row. How am I doing on the standings? I'm 5th. I'm 5th on the standings. And number 1. Number 1 is Troll Chess. The Norwegians have taken the lead, but they have not registered their title. That's interesting. Are they going to get the prize without having registered the title? Probably. So Troll Chess is in the house, and they are going to be dangerous for the top prizes. I guess given the opportunity, I'm going to put some protection on this pawn. Now I got the pin. Actually, I'm going to sacrifice my knight. I'm going to sacrifice my knight to get the quick win. This pin is so annoying. I don't think there's any defense to e5 on the next move. Actually there is. He could go bishop b7 and then queen d5, making the counter threat against g2. But he did not find that move. And now it's hammer time. Checkmate. 6 in a row. 6 in a row. And another guy from Peru. Wow, we're having a South American party. Troll Chess is Johann Sebastian. Yeah, but he didn't register his title. And because he didn't register his title, he started with a 1400 rating. So I'm guessing that he will not be allowed to win a prize, because he has essentially sandbagged by not registering his title. So probably he will not get one of the title players' prizes, but that is subject to confirmation. So I'm not sure whether he's competing for the title prizes. Okay, I'm playing quickly. But it's much easier to play quickly against a 1900 than a 2300. So at the moment, I'm also being pretty fortunate about the pairings. Go Hammer! Hammer in 2nd place. 2nd place for Hammer. It's a good start. And now I'm doubling my rooks. I like it. Thank you to Alex for resubbing. Now he's getting the poor pawn structure. Mr. Sagittario. Ooh, it's overwhelming pressure on the e-file. Overwhelming pressure, I would say. What to do now? I take this one. How hard is it to play and talk with chat? It's tricky, but I mean, you get used to it after the first couple of times. So at the beginning I was having a lot of trouble, but now I think it's easier. It's basically like everything else. You get better with practice. Going for this one, also some ideas of going with the queen to e8. And now a restriction move. I'm gonna play f4 to make sure that this knight stays in place. Am I gonna do it? Yes. Board style? I don't know. I like this one. I'm used to this one. That's the only reason I'm using this. I don't think I have too strong opinions on which board to use. Okay, maybe I was a bit optimistic putting my pawns here, because now he gets some counterplay against this weakened king. But it's all fine, and also I'm winning on time. I'm winning on time. It's all good. And that king of his is not joining the party anytime soon. Okay, 7 in a row, still 7th place. No, 2nd place. Still 2nd place, 1 win ahead of Aman. So Aman is on 6 out of 6, I'm on 7 out of 8. So I've gotten pretty fortunate about the pairings. I've gotten fortunate with the pairings. Okay, I'm gonna try to do what Magnus did. I'm gonna try to do what Magnus did. He had some spectacular game. Yes, it's this. Scandi! Any Bartholomew fans in the house? I'm inspired by Magnus's win. He won in 2 minutes in the Pro Chess League with the Scandinavian. So I'm gonna give it a shot as well. But this is not a good position. This is not a good position. I'm being outplayed in the Scandinavian. Bishop g5, I take on h2, pre-move. Well, I'm not gonna pre-move. That would be a bit too much, but I'm ready if he goes bishop g5. Okay, no such luck. I'm playing quickly, so I'm doing what I'm supposed to. And I have a decent position. It's equal-ish. Probably this b4 move was overly aggressive. Now he's gonna have some trouble defending all his pawns. I want to go b5 at some moment, if permitted. d5. Ooh, that's interesting. Maybe it's actually a very good move. d5 I think was a very good move. But now there's a trap. If he takes with the knight and then with the rook, I'm going to take with the queen and then take his rook on c1. But he can just take with the pawn now, and then he's doing fine. Actually, he's not only doing fine, he's better. I think. He needs to go knight f5 at some moment. Okay, what's going on? I think I'm gonna make sure not to fall for rook e1, knight e7. And he fell for my trap. I hope the trap works. You really should be a bit suspicious. If a grandmaster walks straight into a fork, something is probably up. I set the trap and it worked beautifully. Beautiful trap. Yeah. That's very good. Thank you to Linalam for resubbing. I'm playing quickly, and now I'm even playing well at some moments. That was a very sweet trap. Very nice trap. I'm still way behind Johann Sebastian, but I'm not gonna have any chance against an IM playing with a 1900 rating. So I'm guessing probably it's not gonna be approved. Because you get such a big advantage from being a low-rated player in this format. Ooh, more traps! More traps! Yes, yes, yes! Let's go! Quick win! Those are my favorite kind of wins. Now we're talking. Things are going very well. Very well. Let's just do this. Let's not do anything fancy. Let's just play good solid chess, bring the bishop out. I was actually kind of hoping he would resign. But I realized that was optimistic. But I'm gonna keep the pace. Keep playing quickly. And it's gonna be good. Okay, probably I should have managed to get more out of this opening. But I'm a pawn up, and it's looking good. That's a bit ambitious of him. Knight c6. I'm just going to kick it back, and then he still has a rotten position. Pawn's coming. Eva asks, can you explain the tournament format? I can try. So basically you play continuous games. You finish your game and then you get another game immediately. So that means the format encourages you to go for quick wins and rewards you for it. And also you get bonuses for winning many games in a row. So it's a tournament format where you get players similar to your own rating is the idea. But right now the problem for the pairing system is that there's no one really near my rating available when I finish my games. So right now I'm getting opponents that are significantly weaker than me, and I'm trying to exploit that by getting quick wins. And actually, I'm a bit disappointed I didn't manage to win this quicker. But c'est la vie. Knight f5. Ah, it's even checkmate. I thought it's a queen fork, but it's also checkmate. Okay, another South American. What is going on? Venezuela this time. Venezuela. And I'm trying to play tricky openings. Playing tricky openings, trying to trick the opponent. And I think I'm successful. I successfully tricked the guy. I'm not gonna go for the rook. I'm just gonna get this diagonal. And it's gonna cause a lot of trouble for his king for the remainder of the game. If he goes h6, I can go try to move the knight to g6. This one, I guess it's tempting to take it. But that's just going to be an exchange. I want to make sure I get the queen into the attack. How much is the prize? The first place finisher will get a $100 prize. So I'm hoping to get the first place. That's a free bishop. And 10th win in a row. 10th win in a row. Let's see. I'm way ahead of Aman. I'm way ahead of Aman. And I'm playing Zaze. Zaze from the chat. Are you watching right now or are you focused on the game? I'm gonna get in your head. I'm gonna get in your head. I'm gonna play so quickly. You've never seen anyone play this quickly before. And then you're gonna ask yourself, how was Hammer complaining about being slow? He's so quick. Okay, so I'm playing quickly. I don't think I'm playing very well, but I think we have established that playing well is not really the priority. I'm trying to open up the center so that I can get at his king. I don't know if opening up the center like this is good, but it's tricky. And tricky is what we live for in this tournament. When trying to dispose of players below 2200, I think. And success. It's tricky. There's a pin with the knight, with the bishop. And my opponent is thinking. I got in his head, I think. Is he listening? Is he chatting? No, he's not chatting. He's focused on what he's trying to do right now. Check. Check to your king. I see a checkmate on g4 coming up. Checkmate on g4 coming up. Okay. Step 1. Step 2. Ah, okay. He avoided it. If king g8, then knight takes e5 and queen g4 checkmate next move. Check. Now there's a checkmate on d5 coming up. Check. 11 in a row. 11 in a row. Very good news. Bigfoot. A fellow streamer, Bigfoot, the tall guy from the Netherlands. I've played him in some of the other Arena Kings, and sometimes I struggle. He has a pretty aggressive playing style. But unfortunately for him, I prepared this very opening line for my tournament recently. So I actually know what I'm doing, which is quite rare in the opening. And therefore I'm able to play quickly, and therefore I think I'm gonna pose him some trouble. Okay, he's gonna go for e5, and then we get the structure in which white is a little bit of a central advantage. Okay, he's trying to be tricky with bishop out here. Then I'm gonna be tricky. I'm just going to move the rook to g1. I don't care about this bishop. You can just go ahead, do your thing. Okay, maybe I do care about that bishop. b5 is a good move. Threatening b4, and then I have some trouble defending this one. Yeah, okay. Good move. Okay, I thought the opening was good for me, but now I changed my mind. Okay, bishop c4 is not a good move. It's a very poor move, actually. Ooh, and bishop takes. That is... I mean, are you really expecting that bishop to survive? Bishop takes a2. That's... I mean, it's brave, but it's also naive. And sometimes the line is pretty close. Yeah. So now I'm a piece up. And a piece up is good. And I've kept the speed. I've been playing pretty quickly. So now I just gotta make sure that this avalanche of pawns doesn't kill me, which, you know, it might very well. All my pieces are poorly placed, and this move g4 is absolutely horrendous. Terrible move, this g4, because I really need to get my queen into play, into defense. So now maybe I'm gonna have to concentrate a little bit. How to win this? Yeah, I made this way more difficult than it needed to be. Okay, I'm gonna try just to bring the queen back and see what happens. Okay, he takes this one, but now I can offer the queen exchange. But then he takes this one and gets a passed pawn. Yeah, but I can also take this, but then bishop e5. I can take this one, then bishop e5, then takes on g6. Okay, so I needed to calculate that, but it worked out. It worked out, and I think I'm gonna win this. Okay, but now this one is very strong. The rooks are coming. The rooks are coming, and they are deciding the game. Okay, so a 6-minute game here. Could have been better, but the important thing is just getting those wins. Getting those wins. That's very important. And Troll Chess, Johann Sebastian on the first place. He has lost a game. He has lost a game, and thus he has lost his streak. So if I can win this one, I'm going to take over the first place. I'm going to take over the first place if I win this one. Okay, I really shouldn't have pre-moved knight f6, because had he taken on d5, that would have been bad for me. Okay, a3, b c5. Interesting play. I don't think it's very good. I think my development is so much better that white is going to get himself into trouble. But at the same time, it kind of does have the feel of being a specialty variation, this line. So maybe he knows what he's doing. Okay, now I'm... but now I blundered on c7. Okay, I blundered c7. He could have taken that one, but he didn't. And now he could have gone to the a file and tried to exchange queens, but he didn't. And even here, I'm not winning instantly. I misplayed this. I misplayed this pretty bad. Yeah, because if he manages to stabilize the position, then he's actually better. I shouldn't be thinking, but on the other hand, I'm worse, and I'm upset about being worse, and that's what's making me think. Yeah. G4 is a pretty good move. G4 is a pretty good move, because I wanted to go knight h5 to kind of trap the bishop. Okay, he's playing very quickly. I mean, I'm definitely worse. Probably I'm losing. But the fact that he's playing so quickly makes me think that I can swindle him somehow. For instance, like this. This looks good. Threat here, threat here. Two threats. And he stopped both threats. He stopped both threats. This is very bad news. Very bad news. I'm lost. I'm lost. I'm lost. And my streak. My streak. Right now I'm losing my streak. Very bad news. Okay, so this threat of rook a4 is very annoying for him. Rook a4 threat. Yeah, that's going to cause him some trouble. And now I do have the option of going knight takes e3. But I really want to find something even better. Yes, knight to b4. Knight to b4, and if queen b1, then rook a1. And if he goes queen b3, then I can still give this check and exchange the rooks and then take. Queen to... This move I had not considered. Queen to c4. So and now I guess I go queen a2, which is the only place to put the knight in a protective square, while the queen does the double with the rook. So this is going to win me a piece. But now my knight is awkwardly placed on the side. So it's not over yet. And I'm also getting low on time. Also low on time. I'll go back. Yeah, no, this is not clear at all. I misplayed this somehow. Here. I'm very low on time. The good thing is that I know I'm low on time, so I know that I need to speed up. Now the question is, can I protect this knight? Can I protect this pawn? I'm very low on time. This is a very tricky guy, Mr. Dusseldorfer. He's doing a very good effort. Very good effort indeed. But now I think I got stuff under control. Yeah, I spoke a bit too soon. These pawns are really causing trouble for me. And my king position is not good. Yeah, he's very close to a draw. I really shouldn't have allowed him to put the queen on c4. Check. Exchange. This is probably good for me. I may have spoken too soon. Okay, but now I'm winning. Up until he played f6, I'm not sure, but now I know I'm winning. And suddenly I realized I'm very low on time. But yeah, well fought to Düsseldorfer. That was a combative game. I managed to come out on top, but it was very, very close. We're playing positional chess. Positional chess going on. He's trying to put his knight on e5, and I'm contemplating whether I should prevent it or just don't care. Wow, g4, that's aggressive. Aggressive. That's my Russian accent. Aggressive. Very aggressive. Could be better. Okay, so now he weakened some stuff over there. So probably now I'm going to focus on attacking the king side instead. And so is he. We're both attacking the king side. Who's more afraid? I guess I'm more afraid, actually. The rook on the g file, it's primitive but effective. Primitive but effective. So I'm gonna play e5. I'm not really sure why. Because it seems to be losing a pawn. No, e4. And then move the rook here. Still tricky. Still tricky. I'm spending more time than I would like to. But it's actually pretty tricky, this attack. Okay, I'm gonna go here. And I'm going to be nervous for a little bit because he goes queen g5, But now my idea is that maybe this move is interesting. Maybe I can hide my king on h8 after doing rook h7. It's not checkmate. Okay, it's not checkmate. But even though it's not checkmate, maybe I should have done it anyway. Okay, but now it doesn't matter. I'm threatening rook takes h4 with checkmate, and I'm also threatening knight e7, which traps the queen. So I'm good. I'm good. It's all good. Okay, another pretty close game, but I came out on top. And I'm in first place? No, I'm in second place. I'm in second place, but I'm only a point behind Johann Sebastian in first. And I'm way behind both Krikor and Aman. So probably I got very lucky with pairings. And I'm both ahead of both my main competitors. Yeah, I allowed him to play d4. That's kind of silly. Kind of silly of me to allow that. Yeah, I'm not executing this very well. And by not very well, I mean incredibly poorly. Okay. I'm not sure that was a good change of structure for him. Because I go c6. And I don't have a weakness on the c file, but he still has the doubled pawn things in the center. So next couple moves, I'm gonna go. Yeah, okay, that was a good move under the circumstances. He needed to get rid of the weakness. Now he should go queen a4. Yeah, I'm not better, I think, but I'm not worse either. It's just an equal position, and I'm up 30 seconds on the clock, so it's looking pretty good. The music in the background. Are you listening to the Chess Bra Twitch? No. No, it's my downstairs neighbor. And they are very big on electronic music, and they also have the money to get pretty good bass. So that's just my neighbor. Okay, I completely missed the idea with this rook c2 move. Yeah, that I completely missed that, but I think I'm doing just fine. This queen e6 move is going to be good, because now we get a symmetrical position, but I'm the one doing stuff, because I can go rook c3, and I have the c file, and I'm going to do more damage in the c file than he's going to do on the f file. So it's all good. Wow, it's still 53 minutes left for the arena. We got a long way to go still in the arena. Okay, I'm gonna go rook c7 just to protect everything along the 7th rank. Often you get some trouble there if you don't protect stuff. I guess I'm just gonna go pick up this pawn. And now I can attack this one, or I can attack this one. So doubling on the 2nd rank is definitely on the agenda. Yeah, I think it's looking good for me. I like what's going on. I'm a pawn up, and now I get the second rank. Maybe I was too quick to call that. So if I take this one, he takes this one. I guess I would like to avoid that, but I'm not sure I can. Maybe I should go rook e1. Okay, that's a mistake, I think. I'm gonna try to do the second rank attack once again. Yeah, now this time I'm just gonna go into the rook endgame. Because now I force his king back to the last rank, and then I go rook b2. So I control him here, I control him here. And yeah, I'm gonna go here. Yeah, and now I'm gonna infiltrate. I don't know if I was very accurate, but I think it's gonna work. He's also losing on time. His stereo would mysteriously vanish in a burglary. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. They usually stop by 11, which I think is the kind of the rules for the house. Back to 2600, says Micro. Yeah, no, I mean, it's amazing that my rating is still down after having won 16 games in a row. I lost to Kriko the very first game, and after that I have won every single one, and still I have a lost rating. So yeah. Is there still a Twitter vote for the best streamer, asks Chess Get Red. Yeah, no, every arena there's a Twitter vote for the best streamer. However, there are more streamers than there are available slots for the Twitter poll system. So there's no guarantee I will be among the people you can vote for in any given week. So I had to stop kind of advertising it, because I could never know in advance whether or not it would be possible to vote for me. So, yeah. C'est la vie. Okay, I'm actually significantly worse against this 1900 player from Russia. And I'm not very happy about it. I'm not happy about it. I'm worse. And it would be so silly to lose my streak in this game, because this isn't supposed to be the problem. The problem is supposed to be when I'm playing against Krikor or Aman or something like that. But it's an end game. It's an end game, and I do like my end games. So let's try to exchange some stuff and see if somebody blunders. Preferably, I'm not the one who blunders, but you never know. Yeah, I dislike my position. Okay, I'm gonna go f6 and then king f7 and try to bit by bit I'm gonna improve my king position. Yeah. Now, h6 is the kind of... I guess it's what they teach the kids in the Russian schools. But I don't think h6 is great here, because it's not going to help him enough to create mating patterns around my king. So I think there's bigger danger of me just picking up this pawn than it is of him managing to do some mating attack. And it's also giving me a couple of extra options, because now I can go for the exchange of the bishops, because of the queens, because he can never exchange, because then the h pawn would drop off. So that's good for me. And now I guess he has to go g4. I'm not sure I should have allowed him to go g4. Yeah, this placement of the queen here is good. It's good. I did something wrong allowing him to set up like this. And now he goes g4. Yeah, I'm actually worse, which is silly because I was doing just fine like 3 moves ago. Yeah, and now he's creating mating threats. But now that may have been a blunder. That may have been a blunder, because now I get the check, and I get this pawn with the check as well. And now I think I get the bishop here. Okay, another hard-fought game, but I get the win, and that's the most important part. No more easy games at the moment. They're all tricky. Okay, I'm back to playing Krikor. And he has some catching up to do, and he can tell that he has some catching up to do. He's 20 points behind me in the standings, so he's going to play very quickly to try to get back at me. Okay, what's going on here? I think this is an opening I prepared, but I'm not sure. I think I'm doing well. A good move now would be important. I'm just gonna play this move. Simple chess. Actually, maybe I should have castled. Maybe castles would have been so much better. Why did I go rook? This is so silly. Why did I go with the rook when I could have castled? Okay, bad decision, but I live to fight another day. Knight e4. That I really feel like that's not a good move. I could be wrong. I think these exchanges just favored me. I think now I'm much better. I think I'm much better. I have the attacking chances on the c file. There's weak pawns on h5. I think I'm much better. And when I'm much better, I really don't want to let the chance go by to win the game. So now I'm spending time even though I know I shouldn't. I really think I'm much better. I really think I'm much better, but I was thinking for too long. And I know I was thinking for too long. Let's take this one. Then go here. G5 next move, if I'm allowed. Yes. So I think he needs to go. I think he needs to go knight d4. And then I don't know what's gonna happen. It's very complicated. I'm still much better, but I'm down on time. It's anyone's game. Now I'm up on time. Okay, now I'm much better. Well, I'm still much better, I mean. I'm definitely winning. Yes. Good game. Hammer is on some of that Magnus juice. Yeah. Trading, endgames, all of that stuff I learned from Magnus. Whew, that's good. That's very good. I'm very happy with that, actually. Mr. Freeze in the house. He remembers when he was hoping for 10 in a row. And by the way you're formulating that, I'm guessing we're at more than 10 right now. I think we're at more than 10. Let's take this one. Yes. No! Rook takes c3. I missed it. I missed such a simple tactic. Very bad news. Very, very, very bad news. Okay, swindle mode. I was so focused on all the other tactics in the position, I forgot about just giving this rook. Mr. Freeze in the house, he jinxed it. He jinxed it big time. Big jinx there. But how about this bishop? I think I can pick it up, maybe. Yeah, no, I'm just dead lost. Dead lost. Oh, that's so poor. So poor. Okay, I still have good chances at a good finish. And beating Krikor is always good. Okay, I mean, the game is not finished yet. I mean, the guy could get nervous. The guy could get nervous. On the other hand, he's not gonna get nervous the way I'm playing. Oh man. I had some hopes of swindling him, but those kind of disappeared really quickly. That was poorly played again. I guess I'll have to flag him. I guess I'll have to flag him. I have no other choice. Okay, he made a draw. Maybe I made a mistake making a draw. Maybe I actually should have flagged him. But I mean, I didn't deserve to win that game. I'm happy he made a draw. He got scared. Johan Sebastian is playing Krikor, trade 09. Ooh, that's not a good trade. Okay, now I'm gonna speed up and try to get something out of this one. Ooh, you're gonna let me do that. I'm not sure I should have exchanged there actually, because now he has the bishop pair and I have no good squares for my knight. But now I get a good square for the knight on f4. So bishop f4 was not fantastic either. Actually, I could have taken this one. But I'm focusing on playing quickly. That's the order of the day. Main dish. Playing quickly. And there's 32 more minutes. 32 more minutes in the arena. I'm in second place. I'm way behind. Way behind Johann Sebastian. I'm 12 points behind him. But I'm not sure he's going to be approved as a title player. I think that's actually going to be a difficult decision. Because he has been getting a benefit from having a low starting rating. And I managed to trap my own bishop on h2. I trapped my own bishop on h2. This is absolutely shocking. Okay, I think I got away with it. Okay, I got away with it. But that was a close call. Close call on that bishop. That was not good. Yeah, no, Johann Sebastian is definitely streaming, I assume. Okay, so it's a new streak. My best streak became 17 games in a row, and now I'm on 1. And I'm playing against Aman. That's interesting. What is Aman's streak? Aman is on a 5-game streak. And my streak is basically worthless. So a draw is going to be pretty good for me here. A draw is going to be pretty good with black pieces against Aman. To some degree, I guess it's actually shocking that Johann Sebastian is prioritizing this over the titled, what's it called? But that's another matter. I got myself beaten up in the bullet a couple of times already. I want to show Aman that I can play blitz, but where are you? Aman is away from keyboard. Yeah, but then you shouldn't start the next game. What kind of Civ 5 is this? Asks Yspot. Yeah, no, it's not really big Civ 5 action, is it? Okay, I mean, if he's gonna keep offering me to take this one, I might do it at some point. I might do it at some point. For instance, this point. Because now I get counter pressure against d4. Yeah, okay. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm not sure what's going on. I gave myself the Isolani. Maybe that was the wrong call. But it seemed like the right thing to do at that moment in time. Yeah, I shouldn't have given myself this, Alani. But okay. I'm reasonably solid. I'll try to defend for a draw. Should be okay. I got the E file. That's good. Got the E file, putting stuff on the E file. Actually, I'm gonna flag him. I'm gonna flag him. Because he was away from keyboard and now that's gonna come back to hurt him. Okay, am I gonna do this? I don't really want to do this. I really don't want to do that. I can do this. He blundered. He blundered Queen E2. It just took me forever to notice that that was even a possibility. Okay, now I'm much better. Black is much better. Sometimes you just need to think and then you need to kind of go through your options and then you find a move like Queen E2. And that's gonna hurt him. I think I'm gonna win this. I'm gonna win this. My friend, you are in trouble. Trouble, trouble, trouble. Okay, so I guess he goes King F1. Okay, he just resigned. Yeah, because I mean, one thing is that you're down on the board, but when you're just losing on the clock as well, you have nothing to. You have no chance. Johann Sebastian beat Krikor. Johann Sebastian beat Krikor. That's good. Beast mode reactivated. Hammer time says freeze the house. Speaking of freezing houses, my house is pretty cold, but it's better now. Was cold, but it's better now. Okay. 1500. I should be playing very quickly to try to get the quick win. Hey, ghetto porridge! You're late to the party, but it's a good party because I'm winning. I'm pretty happy. I'm in second place and I beat both Aman and Krikor, the two best players I have beaten. So I'm feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty confident about it. Okay, this is confusion. This guy is tricky. This guy is, I mean, what's going on? Okay, I just blundered my bishop. I thought I can go bishop e4, but then he has f3, of course. I blundered my bishop. Probably we should save it. Ooh, I'm spending so much time. I really shouldn't be spending this much time in this game. But Naika is creating some trouble with the passed c-pawn. Okay, I'll go g5 now. Now I have the escape square for the bishop. Queen exchange, very good for me. And now I'm going to play b4 to activate the other rook. And I'm going to use this one as a decoy. I'm going to pick up that pawn, and then I'm going to use this one as a decoy. Actually, there I could have pointed rook takes c5. That was a mistake. I had rook takes c5 there. That would have been actually beautiful. Would have been very nice. Ghetto has been here since the start of the stream. Just late to say hi. Ah, no, you're saying hey to someone else. I'm so silly. And speaking of silly, I allowed him to get this pawn to c6. And I went from having an easily winning position to, had he gone there king c5, I think I would have been lost. I really did not execute this game very well. Okay, but now I get this one. And it's all good. I missed it. Yeah, I may have missed it. Okay, checkmate coming up. Hammer time. Okay. Dominique is one of the players who was keeping pace with me for a very long time. And he's 2400, so this is going to be one of the trickier games. I'm going to do my bishop b5 Sicilian, and then let's see what happens. a6 is a terrible move against the bishop b5, because normally I take this voluntarily anyhow. So you really don't want to force me to do it, because I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay, this is very strange play, to say the least. d5. You're not supposed to do that because it weakens the c5 square. And then e6. He's working very hard to lock in his own bishop. And now he's gone with the pawns to perfectly lock himself in. And to be honest, I don't think that's a good strategy. I don't think that's a good strategy at all. So now he probably needs to go g5. And I probably made a mistake allowing him to go g5. Okay, so this is what I was looking for. I thought this pawn structure with the bishop on c8 would be just extremely good for me. So I think this is very good for white. I'm gonna go with the knight over to the king side, and his bishop is completely out of play. Yeah, he needed to do this move. But maybe I shouldn't have allowed him to do it. a4 was silly. I really shouldn't have played a4. Because it weakens my pawn structure, and now he can try to attack b3. Okay, attacking going on this side. And now on this side, multi-purpose, attacking both ways. Ah, but he had a good defensive move. Knight d7, I had missed that. Yeah, that was a good move. Now I'm playing this very poorly. I think I'm affected by the fact that he played so bad at the beginning that at this point I'm being a bit nonchalant about my moves. I really want to make this work. No, I'm just worse here, which is ridiculous because I was strategically completely winning and he had played an absolutely terrible game only a couple of moves ago, and now I'm lost. No, maybe not lost, but worse. It's unbelievable. Okay, I'm gonna go for it. I'm so low on time, I basically had no choice either. Ah! Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna flag him. He doesn't deserve to win this game. I'm gonna flag him. Oh, are you? That is the worst opening play I have ever seen. No, seriously. I mean, he played like a 1200 player in the opening, and I managed to lose. That is so sick. I mean, he seriously played that opening worse than any player I have ever. That was serious. Yeah. And I managed to lose. I don't think he could have played that worse if he did. He made like 4 strategic, massive blunders. He was completely lost. No, I mean, normally I can kind of behave, right? But this guy, he played so poorly. And I think he played poorly on purpose. I mean, you don't play a6. You don't play a6 against this line without knowing it's bad. That was poor. And now this game I was completely winning a couple of moves ago, and now it's unclear. What to do? Probably he shouldn't have taken that one. Bishop b7, bishop b4 takes. Takes, it's fine. Yeah, no, because I wasn't taking him seriously. I wasn't playing my best because the way he played the opening, I couldn't take him seriously. And then out of nowhere, he suddenly gets a good position. And I don't know how that happened. Yeah, I should have stopped queen here. I shouldn't have allowed him to do that. Why not take him seriously? Because he was playing so poorly. I mean, I think it's human psychology. Just that if somebody's playing poorly, you think he's not a good player. And then you think, no matter what I do, I'm gonna win. Ah, that was bad. Now I'm worse here as well. How did that happen? Ooh, this is getting tricky. This is getting tricky. 9 more minutes in the arena. And I'm being caught up with. Wow. I thought I had a safe distance. I thought I had a safe distance to the other guys, but I'm being caught. Wow, now I really gotta focus. I mean, people are catching up with me. I thought I was so far ahead of everyone that I would be fine. But now Marcin Mulena is chasing me. Oh my. And why did that happen? Yes, because I lost that game. So because I lost that game, now I'm in trouble. Unbelievable. Okay, I started playing well here just in time. Just in the nick of time. So I'm gonna win this one. But then Molina is on a 15 game streak. He's on a 15 game streak and I just lost my streak. Ooh, it's gonna go down to the wire. I think I have no chance against this Molina guy. Okay, so I'm 3 points ahead. Now I definitely have no chance. Playing a tough game against Krikor. Can Krikor take me? No. I'm well ahead of him. Thank you to eBay something for subscribing. Okay, I'm gonna have to play very quickly. Now I don't even care if I do good moves or not, because I just need to go very quick. Okay, I got my knight to d4. That's what I wanted. And Krikor has the same strategy. He wants to play quick moves as well. Yeah, I played this poorly. I did not play this well. Okay, he could have gone rook d8. I have no idea why he didn't do that. Okay, now I'm still better. But I'm gonna spend a lot of time. So I think there's a good chance of somebody overtaking me in the standings. Okay, now f5 and my knight is almost trapped. And now I'm lost on the board as well. So poor. So poor. I thought I had a great margin. I thought I was doing so well. And suddenly I'm being caught up with at the end by Marcin Molenda. I don't even know who that is. Okay, now I might actually be better again. This game is having some twists and turns. Okay, I'm still in it. 2 points ahead of Molenda. 2 points ahead of Molenda. And I need to win in 3 minutes. And I'm playing a Polish guy. I'm trying to beat a Polish guy in the standings, and I'm playing a Polish guy. And the Polish guy is playing slow. He's playing very slowly. I do not need you to play slowly right now. I need you to go way fast. Queen into the game early. Queen into the game early. What's gonna happen? Where's the queen gonna go? I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I have no chance. There's 2 more minutes in the arena, and yeah, he has 2 more minutes on the clock, and he knows he's losing. He knows he's losing, so he can just let the time run out. And Molenda has won his game, 17 in a row. Molenda has won his game, so he has overtaken me in the standings. Um, and my opponent, Mr. Rosek, is just letting the time run out. My opponent is just letting the time run out because the arena is done. He has 130 left and the arena has 125. So he's just gonna let the time run out and win the, well, or abort the game. Unfortunately. Okay, maybe he's not actually running his time. Maybe he just realizes he's in big trouble. Okay. I'll keep playing quickly. Yeah, no, maybe he was just thinking because he was in trouble. But I'm playing a Polish guy and there's a Polish guy getting a prize if this, our friend here, just lets the time run out. Rosek has offered a draw. Oh, and there the time was out. Yeah, so he offered the draw so that we both would get points. But I wasn't giving him any points. I mean, if he wanted, he could have resigned. I don't think I would have gotten enough points to overtake Molenda anyhow. He offered a draw. I didn't take it. I didn't realize there was just seconds left. I was so focused on winning the game as quickly as possible. Yeah, well, what to do? Yeah, so in the end, I'm third place behind Johann Sebastian and behind Molenda. That's really disappointing because I really feel like I was like 20 points ahead of everyone else except Johann Sebastian at some point. But Molenda came very strongly toward the end to get the second place ahead of me. Yeah. I'm disappointed right now. I'm disappointed about that game against Dominique. Wow, Dominique made 17 out of 17 after playing the worst openings ever. 17 out of 17. Wow. Yeah, it was not thanks to his openings. Let's just put it that way. Yeah, what to do? Yeah, that's gonna be it from me, guys. Right now I'm deflated a little bit. I'm just, you know, a bit upset. But it was a good run. I made 17 wins in a row. I beat Krikor, I beat Amand. So I did okay. But at the very end I got overtaken by Marcin Molenda. And that hurts. It really hurts. I'll let you know on Twitter if there's a Twitter poll to vote me as the #1 streamer. Third place gets $25. It's not a big payday, to be honest. Yes, I finished the Civ 5 campaign. I won a diplomatic victory. I won a diplomatic victory like 10 turns before winning a science victory. Yeah, okay. There were some good moments, but the thing is that what you remember best is the final couple of games. And so when you lose like 3 out of the final 10, that's what you remember, and it hurts. It hurts. $25 can still buy you some extra carrots for your taco. Yeah, that's true. I bought some carrots today. They were pretty cheap. Like $1.50. I can buy a lot of carrots for $25. Okay, that's it from me, everyone. My next stream is gonna be on Tuesday. It's gonna be the Title Tuesday tournament. It's going to be another Blitz tournament, but just much stronger than this one. Normally, I get my ass kicked in the Title Tuesday, but I'm going to give it a go, and we'll see what happens. So next stream, Tuesday at... I don't really remember the time. I think it's Tuesday at 10 p.m. Oslo time. But the time is in the events. So I'm gonna do the, before I stop, I'm gonna do the Twitch TV GMJLH/events. That's where you see the updated schedule. Goodbye everyone, and take care.